Hello guys, what is going on? It's Paintball Duke 22 here. This is Questing in Minecraft episode 28. Now today I'm gonna kinda jump right into the swing of things. There is just a few things that I want to mention today as I'm getting started before the episode. First thing that I want to mention is I just saw a video today. Jeb put it out, I believe, about the 1.7 piston update. What's going on with that? Possibly having pistons in 1.7. Seeing some of his videos, the ideas for like sticky pistons and stuff, and I just gotta tell you guys, I am so unbelievably excited to share my ideas with you guys. So yeah, I was completely awestruck today when I found out. So basically that got me thinking. I was kind of curious about what I could do to get your guys' input on it. So I thought, hey, what if I had a question of the day? I thought that'd be a cool thing to add to my series. So my question of the day today is, what are you guys most excited for that's rumored to be in the 1.7 update or is confirmed in the 1.7 update? And go ahead and leave in a comment on this video. So I gotta say, the answer to the question of the day for me today is definitely the pistons. I am so excited. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to get into is I have done quite a bit of work off camera right now. Number one, first thing I want to get into, I found diamonds. So I made a diamond pickaxe. I actually found quite a few diamonds down by Charlie in a tiny space. I hit 2 pockets of one was 4 diamonds and one was 7 diamonds. That was like the most that I, well, minus the video before where I had 8. That was like the most in one area, but yeah, it was down right to the left of Charlie, so that is pretty awesome. Next thing is this trap has been changed a little bit. Let me go ahead and come down here and I will show you the modifications that I've done. Oh, also I've actually done a lot of remodeling off camera here. I've made some chests, labeled everything. I've got armor and weapons over here. I've got my ores. I brought some of my ores back. Brought the lapis. Found a little bit more lapis. Got some lava. Got my miscellaneous and nether materials over here. Farming equipment / wood, so we'll go ahead and use quite a bit of that. I also have some mushrooms and food in this chest. So let's go ahead and come on down here and get started with the first thing that I wanted to do today really fast, which was, actually let me go up here to the furnaces really fast. Need to get some glass that I was smelting out of these 2 furnaces for the 2 things that I was hoping to build most of all today, which are, I want to build a platform that I can stand on out over my trap, because I keep noticing that things don't like jumping in very much. So I figured if I built a trap where I was actually standing out over it, maybe the mobs would be more inclined to jump on in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 2x2 glass platform out here just to start out, just to get started. I'm not gonna be keeping it looking exactly like this. This is just to get the right distance out. Okay, so that is directly above this. Awesome. So the next thing that I want to do is go ahead and I want to put a little spider-proof thing around this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get a block of dirt. I'm going to place it right here. And then I am going to put a lip out around this. Just because it will look a lot nicer and I won't get attacked by spiders. So, let's swing this around this side now. And I don't really need it to be light. One thing I did want to do is double stack up dirt here and put a torch on it. Another thing that I want to do today is I want to come outside and I want to light up the area because I just think that if I had a lot of torches around, it would help my mobs. Oh, yep, I thought so. And sit down, creeper. Alright, let's go ahead and lay some torches around here. I figure it would help my mobs spawning at night. Preferably the good ones around here. And I'm not too worried about the bad ones spawning around here because of another thing that I'm going to show you guys. And yeah, let's lay just a few more torches around here. Just to get a good ambient light around this. Alright, sweet. I'm going to fill this in also right now, because I have absolutely no need for that infinite spring of water anymore. Okay. So now we got some light. Let me go ahead in here and show you what I have done. So, you may remember I had a trap on, or a thing down here on Alpha Charlie, right here. So, right now, I've changed it a little bit. The trap now makes its way down here, and if the pig would actually jump off of the pressure plates, jump more towards the hole, he would drop down into this pit right here. And what you haven't seen yet, that I've been working on off camera because it's really boring, is what is behind this wall. I could open it up and show you guys for a second, but you can't really see it. But I have a tiny darkroom trap. It's very small. I think it's it goes 4 tiles of 8x8 blocks on each side, left and right side, with streams coming in between them, and then a pit that down here on Charlie Alpha, I'm going to be building a mob sorter probably in episode 29. I've looked at a few. I kind of know what I want the design to be, and I'm just going to kind of wing it and make sure it works. So right here you can see, I'm going to go ahead and switch to dirt. You can see I've already got some droppings here. Oh, sorry. I actually haven't taken off the zombie mod that I had installed, and I accidentally shift, which is like a little running thing. I love doing that on my multiplayer server. Yeah, sorry about using that. I didn't mean to. But, so, yeah, basically those are the most exciting things that's happened so far. Next thing next matter of business that we will take care of in the morning after we test out this wonderful looking little mob attractor is what I'm going to call that, a little glass arm, is we are going to be building a farm out on this side. I need a place to grow crops, grow food, and I can't think of a better place to put it than on the side of the house right here. I've leveled out the ground. It's all ready to go for it. So let's go ahead and we should go try to hop out onto our little conveyor, our little tempting arm first. I'm gonna go ahead and put some gunpowder in the chest really fast. Okay. And the mushrooms have been growing. They grow very, very slowly. I'm going to have a different idea for growing them. This one at a time game, not so awesome. I am definitely going to have to do a multiple at a time deal. So we have mobs spawning. We're just going to kind of stand in the middle here and watch as mobs fall down into the trap. So I'm thinking this will work pretty well. But basically what happens is anything that goes into here, falls down into the trap, is going to end up falling down into the darkroom. They fall down through the hole in the ceiling into the darkroom trap, into the conveyor area. And then at the very end of the conveyor trap is a pitfall. So basically anything that spawns or anything that falls through this hole ends up falling down and hitting the ground down on Charlie Alpha. So it makes everything a lot easier. I might have to do a little bit of modifications. As you saw down on Alpha Charlie down there, the pig was stopping on the pressure plates that I was using to stop the water. I'm probably going to have to tweak some of the water settings a little bit just so I don't get completely screwed over and have mobs stop up there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cut away, and I will come back when it is morning. Okay guys, it is morning, and I got shot by a skeleton, so I decided to put a little bit of a higher barrier around the outside here. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the pork chop, and I definitely heard mobs falling in. So what we are going to do is we are going to go check the loot. So let's buzz down, and we'll go down to Charlie Alpha, and we will check the loot levels. Oh, let's see if there's any guys getting stuck here. It looks like everyone is getting stuck. I'm gonna have to fix that. Probably gonna have to change those to signs, not pressure plates. We'll have to see. Alright, let's go on down. Definitely sounds like angry mobs and swimming mobs, so that is good. Let's see what loot we got. So, oh yeah, there's a good haul there for sure. Let's buzz in here really fast, collect the loot, and I'll probably end up doing something better with that than a dirt door, but let's see. We got a couple of pork chops. I think I already had 4 feathers, so we got about 7 of them. 10 more bones, 2 more pieces of string. That is definitely awesome. I can definitely get by with those materials. So now that it is daytime, it is time to go make a farm before nightfall. And we're gonna do that. Let's go up and we'll collect some materials. And then I think we shall be all set, all smooth sailing and everything for that farm. So, let's see, is that a sheep outside the door? Yep. Alright. Go up and we are going to grab a little bit of cobblestone, a little bit more cobblestone than I have, probably a couple of blocks, a couple stacks I mean. Probably just, we'll need, I'm going to grab 4 stacks of 64. That should be more than enough. But basically, in my farms, I like having cobblestone floors, or floors that mobs can't really spawn on, because that keeps the mobs from getting in and trampling on the crops. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to make a doorway here. So this is going to be my doorway into my farm. So let's shift over this edge and let's get a foundation going for the house. I'm going to do a creeper check really quick just because I don't trust them. These little kamikaze ninjas are very frustrating, very annoying. Always blowing up my house. Alright, so basically I'm going to be going in each direction from this center point. This is going to be a walkway. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's going to be a walkway going this way. So, and these don't go quite as far. They only go 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be even with the side of the house usually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so that's what it's going to be. Our landscape is going to be even with the side of the house, even with our house here, which will look aesthetically pleasing to my eye, hopefully. The other thing that I'm going to have to worry about when I'm doing this is making sure that I have enough light so mobs aren't spawning. So let's go ahead and get these floors put in really fast. Awesome, we are all done with this. So now let's go ahead and get the starting of the walls put up. So I'm going to do, this base is going to be, it's going to have levels of water, and the dirt is going to be above ground. So I'm going to need to make sure that for the sugarcane purposes I have the layer of dirt and then 3 levels above that. So it's going to be a similar farm to our other farm, but I'm going to be putting 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on top of that, the roof post. So it's going to be 5 high basically. So let's go ahead and get the outside of our greenhouse connected to our actual house. And it should be, if I counted right, it should match height. Awesome. With the flooring. So let's go ahead and get this side pillar taken care of. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So we're gonna have to probably go and make some more glass to cover the roof area. But walls are the first most important thing in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's see, sugarcane. Put sugarcane in my hotbar next to my hoe and my seeds. So there is the sugarcane. So there is my sugarcane to grow. And then next comes the hoeing part. I gotta hoe all this ground. Sweet. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna plant seeds on each of the outside edges. And that'll get growing, and yeah, so here is our farm, guys. Stay tuned for the next questing in Minecraft episode, where we are going to be building a mob sorter from our darkroom trap. So enjoy yourselves. Until next time, this is PaintballDuke22, and I am signing off.